So what is your name and where are you from?
Okay, I am from India, although I'm not sure if is it okay if I give an alias name?
Give whatever you want, man. Yeah.
I'll Infinity. I
Infinity.
go by Infinity.
Infinity. I love that name. So Infinity, my name's Chase. I'm an American psychologist. And usually when people come and see me, it's like 90% of the time for one of three reasons. First one is like low mood, like life isn't pleasurable anymore, or like they kind of feel things are hopeless. The second one is like anxiety, like stress, or worry or something like that. And the last one's loneliness. And my question to you is, have you ever had to really deal with any of those three, one, two, or all three, or none? Like you've never really had to deal with any of them, and would you be willing to share a little bit about it?
So stress, loneliness, anxiety, and what else was there?
Well, like a depressed mood, kind of like a low mood, yeah.
Yeah, well, I've had my fair share of those.
Yeah.
At some points, yeah.
Anyone stand out more than the others?
Anyone stand out more than the others? I wasn't really depressed, although it was more that I wasn't doing much, so that's why I was a bit dull. And then I did have... So when I was younger, I couldn't manage stress all that well as I do now. So maybe it was that. Okay. Maybe it was overwhelming. Yeah.
When you're younger with the stress, how did you manage it? You said it wasn't that effective, like you didn't manage it that well?
No, I didn't manage it. I didn't manage it at all. I just escaped. I found mediums to escape. When I had, let's say, a test and I was stressed about it, I didn't study for the test. I just I don't know, did something else, played chess, watched anime, those kind of stuff, just to escape from it.
I call those like a pleasant distraction, like just take you away from all the stuff you're supposed to do. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything though.
No, it doesn't.
Just...
So you get older, you're like, okay, this is obviously it's not working for me. How did you change that, or what did you kind of do to become more efficient?
I became more mindful of the things that I do, or became more mindful of the responses that I had to stress.
What do you mean when you say mindful? Just more aware of it?
Yes, more. So I tried to recognize what I tend to do when I get stressed.
Okay.
So when I feel like, let's say, I have something which is stressing me out,
yeah,
I try to recognize that preemptively and then prevent myself from engaging in behavior that would make it worse.
Some people would say the hardest part is to recognize it, like the first step. Yeah, usually. Yeah.
It is, yes. Yeah, I think that was the hardest part for me as well, recognizing it, because before you know it, you're in that deep spiral of sabotaging yourself and engaging in self-destructive behavior. Yeah, it was hard. But...
So you become mindful, as you say, you become more aware of this, and so instead of playing chess or games, whatever you do, what do you do instead? Is there like a go-to that you do? Is there like a coping mechanism or something that you do now that's more efficient?
Yeah, I didn't do anything special. I just listened to what my brain was telling me. So I just went out for a walk. I took walks. That's what I did. Went to my terrace to take a walk and really pay attention to my thoughts. That's all I did.
What did the walk do for you?
Oh, sorry?
The walk. You go on these walks. What does the walk do for you?
Yes. So what it did was it made me so it kind of made it better. So I consoled myself in a way, or it's really tough to explain. So because if you initially when you have stress about something like a test or maybe something else coming up, you have some anxiety. But then as you pace yourself, as you give yourself some time, then you really, if you allow yourself to think and get over that initial anxiety, you can make a plan for it, or plan how you're going to fix it. So that's what it allowed me to do, some time to think, essentially, and see that I can get through it if I try.
That's interesting. So the walk, gives you time to kind of consolidate your thoughts and kind of think through it.
Yes.
Okay. What kind of gave you the idea to go take a walk to get things to did you come up with that, or somebody tell you to do that, or? It
was so at some point in my life, I had I could not afford to not do certain things. So it was like either I do it or my whole life crumbles.
Right.
I was kind of forced.
So your back was against the wall. It's like, I better get my shit together. And okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Dude, I've been there. Totally understand that.